Halo, saat ini kita berada di kota Edfu. Kota Edfu ini adalah tempat peperangan ketika Horus dia mengalahkan omnya namanya Set, yang orang jahat itu. Siapakah Horus ini? Horus ini adalah the main god daripada orang Mesir. Jadi si Horus ceritanya ini waktu kecil kan paman yang jahat ini Set bunuh papanya. Jadi pengasuhnya yaitu namanya Haton, ya. Itu yang di belakang kita itu, di belakangnya ini ada tiga orang nih. Ada tiga, yang depan itu adalah Raja Ptolemeus, depannya itu adalah Horus, belakangnya Horus itu adalah Haton. Haton itu adalah dewi sapi. Jadi seperti kamu tahu bahwa ketika si Haton ini dia waktu kecilnya Horus ini disusuin oleh Haton. Pada waktu dia mulai gede, si Horus ini jadi semakin ganteng. Si Hatonnya suka sama dia. Jadi si Hatonnya cerita kepada Horus kalau Set itu bunuh papanya. Sehingga menurut cerita si Horus berubah menjadi burung. Makanya itu simbolnya selalu adalah burung falcon. Yang dia terbang. Dia terbang ini simbolnya Horus. Nah ini kenapa dia ada terbang sini. Ini adalah Horus yang dinding ini, mukanya muka burung. Nah dengan burung itu dia terbang mencari mencari pamannya, sehingga mereka berkelahi dan akhirnya pamannya ini dikalahkan. Tapi si Horus kehilangan matanya. Karena itulah selalu sekarang ada namanya ada mata. Even saya kira di dolar Amerika itu ada mata namanya mata Horus. Kalau di Egyptian disebut the eyes of Fatima. Kalau di Israel namanya the eyes of Maryam. So this is okay. Saat ini kita berada di depan patung burung yang merupakan simbol daripada Horus. Dan kalau kamu lihat di sini ya, di sini tuh ada paling sebelah kiri itu adalah adalah Horus dan depannya adalah Raja Ptolemeus yang sedang mempersembahkan korban. Sedangkan yang di tengah ini adalah si Haton yang merupakan istri daripada Horus. Jadi finally si Horus ini menikah dengan Haton. Ya seperti kayak cerita Sangkuriang ya, tapi ini bukan anaknya, anak asuhnya ya, kawin dengan dia. Dan di paling ujung kanan juga adalah Raja Ptolemeus mempersembahkan korban pada Amun-Ra ya, pada dewa matahari. Kamu bisa lihat dari dia punya topinya yang warnanya seperti matahari disk. Ini adalah courtyard di sini. Katanya ini adalah pertemuan daripada dewa dengan istrinya. Nah kalau mereka dewa dan istrinya ketemu, mereka mempertemukan tangan. Dan akan ada keluar sperma. Sperma itu akan dikolek di dalam. Yeah.
You're slowing down the tour. When he's done talking, you can do all that, okay? You're slowing down my tour. So stay with us, and then you can do your videos, pictures after the tour, okay? He's trying to move along, but you're slowing us down, okay?
Okay.
You're slowing my tour down, so you're affecting me. So please don't do that anymore, okay?
So once again, as I told you, the kings they have to show how strong relationship with the God. So you have deserved something. Can you see the birds and the man? They just hug each other.
Yeah.
So how can I reach these strong relationship? I have to do a lot of steps. The first thing, I have to dedicate the temple to you. So how can I do the dedications? I have to show you the elements I'm going to use. It's like the stones, the wood, the people, the quantity, all these things. We call these things like the blueprint, but it's in being written over there. Can you see them? And then the goddess, she holding the king hands. I am holding you the hands, offering you to the god Horus. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. I will show you the God, and I will be your assistance. Don't be shy. And then the God Horus, he said, yes, you can launch the temple for me. Now you can launch the temple to me. So what are the elements you're going to use? You're going to use the bricks, you're going to use some silt, you're going to use some nuts, you're going to use some plasters. So all these So this is the brakes itself. Can you see the brakes there?
Yeah, it's one of the big stuff, yeah.
And this is the something in his hands, like the blasters. Can you see the blasters? Can you see it right there? Like should do like that. Over there. He have the blasters where they just connected between the blocks itself. Where my friend he pawned it was his own mistake. Okay? And afterwards, after he get his own reward, which is mean you did all that for me, so you deserve and help from me, and you deserve help from my wife too.
Okay.
After he finished the whole temple,
Who's that guy? This one?
this is Tulumai Forest, and this is Forest. Tulumai Forest, and this is Forest. And this is the ending of the whole project. You finished the job. I am very happy from what you did. So I declare you now my descendants or my son.
Okay.
So right there as well. So this is ritual scenes. What does it mean, ritual scenes? It's a holy scenes or relationships. Burning incense. He's burning incense and he walked backwards like I told you yesterday. He walked like that, burning incense. And he shows himself twice. Right there as a king of Egypt, and right here as the king, the main high priest. So you can show yourself twice. And there are 15 men on that side and 15 men on that side. They're holding the barges of Horus. And what is Horus? Horus is in between the two wings, women's. Can you see the women's with two wings? Horus is sitting down. He's very tiny, winning good. How high he was like 20 centimeters golden statues. Yes, and people they have to believe that he is a holy, and there were some white sheets or something to make him heading. Because if you know that your God is 20 centimeters, I'm sorry, you won't believe in him.
Yeah.
Yes, you are bigger than
Too
him.
small.
So why I'm believing in him? So this is how the ancient Egyptians they using the subconscious of the Egyptians and the high priests themselves they're using the subconscious of the Egyptians and they say the God is hitting, the God is giant and you cannot see him. The God is like the king's size, but in fact the kings and even the God they were regular human beings. And evidence the mummies of the pharaohs 160, 165 centimeters, 145, they were just regular, even maybe shorter than this.
I'd be a giant.
Yes, why the saints have been demolished for the same purpose. The Christians converted the temples.
Ini adalah tempat untuk mempersembahkan wine di sini.
You see the piercing scene. This is the piercing scene here. So where is Horus? Horus here. And where is his own spear? This is the spear. And this is the hippo, his own opponent or his own enemy. Okay, this is one of the master scenes. And if you would look like, if you'd like to see Horus, obviously as a donkey. You can see this as a donkey. Can you see it? Okay. The one we really zoomed in the first pictures, you can see it here. Can you see the donkey is kneeling? And also you can see Zeus as a serpent. Can you see serpents, the snakes? Which is mean it's another image of Zeus. So Zeus, ever since the Egyptian people they were afraid of, they called it him Zeus. And Zeus, which mean the bad spirits, bad souls. Even the human beings, where they became from Syria, Libya, Africa, they called them Zeus, which is mean our bad souls or dark magic too. So let me show you the crocodile.
Jadi ini adalah foto daripada
Holding the cistern?
This is the crocodile, but the crocodile didn't chisel. Where is the main scenes being repeated, sir? And right there,
Horus dia lagi bunuh.
these things we call it the water system, like Gara. Okay. Yes, these ones. They're supposed to be how many texts? They're supposed to be 400, 800 texts. And all these texts, these texts, context, and they are real life texts. Talking about what's happened in ancient times from the ancient till the Greek time.
Wow.
So they came into face all the
Years, many years. Look the hippo size on the water, how small he is compared to when we saw it. Look. Yes, they minimize him. Because the scenes or pictures on the water, it's less than the regular size. So now, if you would like to take
Saat ini kita akan bercerita tentang Horus yang membunuh uncle-nya Seth dengan tombak. Nah, tombak daripada Horus ini, nah Seth-nya itu bisa berubah-ubah. Jadi dia bisa kadang-kadang dia berubah menjadi donkey, hippopotamus. Donkey itu donkey, hippopotamus, kuda laut. Kadang dia berubah menjadi ular. Jadi di bagi Egyptian setiap kali mereka ini lihat nih. Ini dia lagi pakai tombak, dia bunuh ini nih. Jadi setiap kali mereka binatang yang mereka tidak suka, mereka bilang itu bunuh Seth. Ini binatang-binatang yang dibunuh. Ini juga dia bunuh di sini. Ini kamu lihat di sini dia lagi mempersembahkan korban pada tim Ptolemus, mempersembahkan korban pada Horus dan istrinya Hathor. Ini adalah binatang-binatang yang dibunuh oleh Horus. Ini adalah simbol daripada si Seth itu yang dibunuh ya. Jadi si Seth ini kadang-kadang bisa menjadi donkey, bisa menjadi kuda laut. Sekali lagi ini adalah di Edfu. Kita berada di dalam tempel yang menyembah Horus. Ya. Horus ini punya istri namanya Hathor, yang tadinya itu berasal dari simbolnya adalah seperti kerbau. Ya. Ini burung, selalu kamu lihat sini burung dan sini dengar suara burung banyak, karena inilah merupakan simbol daripada siapa? Horus. Sorry. Wow. Ini ada 2 tingkat. Orang bisa naik ke tingkat atas, ada tangganya, dan bisa ke bawah juga. And give it to Hathor with her husband.
What is the inner passage for? Similar to what you've seen. Yeah. That has what? The kneeling.